So no, look, now, you've seen in the movie about Neil, but I guarantee you he has a devious bone in his body. He has, because he always gets his own way, in a nice way, but you always wonder how he's come to the conclusion in the end that he's got to where he wants to go. But he uses that brain box very, very cleverly, and sometimes people underestimate the power of his intelligence. And John will just highlight this in a story that's going back many years. Bluth will recall this because it was a time, 1966, so I'll let John tell the story about.
Everybody remember George Easton?
Yes.
Scored the winning goal in the 72 Cup final, League Cup final. Well, just after the World Cup, George signed for Stoke, so we're talking late 60s. And he lived in the Steep Green area. I think that's where he settled down first of all. Yeah. So he hadn't been there very long, and one Sunday morning the door went and George opened the door, and there was Neil wearing a dog collar. So Neil didn't say anything. George just thought, oh, it's the local vicar, isn't it, come to welcome me to Stoke and tell me all about Stoke. And so he invited Neil in and offered him a drink. Of course, Neil accepted a cup of tea. And anyway, they were there for about 10-15 minutes, just passing the time of day. And then Neil reached into a bag that he had with him and pulled out all these pictures of George and said, could you just sign all these pictures for me, Mr. Easton? So George then obviously realised that it wasn't the vicar. And started to sign all these photographs. Now, again, the power of Neil Baldwin, because I mean, who else would have thought of that, just to get into George's front room to get his photographs signed. But he's been doing it ever since. A great story. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, just one more from me, because when you were watching the film, obviously you'd seen the Neil Baldwin Guide to Gate Crashing, various events. Well, he gate crashed my wedding in 1977. So it wasn't on the film, but it was another gate crash by the famous Neil Baldwin. Well done, man.